Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear me? Good morning. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? And you hear me? Want to make sure it's actually working. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Well, welcome to another episode of The Wiley Show. Phew, Lord, let's just start with the bad news. Angie Stone, I am definitely praying for her family. OMG, she had passed on to glory. You guys, I posted a clip of Angie Stone when she said she was suing the blogs. Like last year, they was putting out a rumor that she passed away and that she was going to sue the blogs and stuff. And that video is doing really well right now because everybody's going to watch it. But we did hear about the news that Angie Stone had passed away and that it was a truck that hit the Sprinter, and we hearing that she is no longer with us. So I'm definitely sending prayers for Angie Stone. Definitely, it is sad that she passed away. It's heartbreaking to lose such a talent like Angie. She been in the industry a long time, um, and I didn't even know that she did the girlfriend intro. I remember watching her on Fighting Temptations, um, and seeing that movie. So I'm definitely sending my prayers. That just really, really sad, you guys, to see that actually went on with Angie. Just to see her pass away, it's just really just sad. Like, what? Really? Did she just pass away? Like, really, really? And they say, I'm wondering why she's the only one that had passed away. And if you all have not noticed that she was going to sue the label for not giving her royalty checks. She was going to sue the label. So now we don't know what that's going to end up. She didn't get the money from that. Now it's just like she's gone. And it's so sad to see her just going away. So it's just sad. I'm like, what in the world's going on? Like, she had passed away. Like, Angie Stone is just gone. I was like, I was really like grieving a little bit because I'm like, that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's grandmother that passed away. And so I was literally just taken aback by that. And I was definitely grieving because I'm like, she was such a talent and she's going to be missed by her millions of fans, definitely fans of her voice. And I was just really just shocked, like, what? She's gone. And and a lot of people was like trying to trash her on when she posted that video that she was going to sue. And I'm like, well, where's all this hatred coming from Angie Stone? And I'm assuming they was talking about they didn't really like her on R&B divas. So I'm definitely are sending my prayers to Angie Stone family. That just have to be just so rough, just to see that. And when Angie Stone was going against the label, they was literally um, just going. I mean, just wow, just it's a lot, just wow, um, wow, wow, wow. And they was selling her royalties, so they was talking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was like, and for her not to get that money back is just really sad, really, really sad. And she was starting to expose the industry, yes, and this suddenly happened, and I'm like, I don't think it was an accident. I think it was intentional, in my humble opinion. I think it was very intentional. And I'm just being real. Very intentional. Because she's the only one that's gone. And she was definitely calling out the label, calling out her label for not giving her the royalties. I'm just being real. It's just really sad. Give me a second. Right on my point, I agree. She's very strange. She's the only person to die. I hope her family get justice and get all her money. I really hope so too. I really hope so too. And I hope it don't be a lot of fighting. I hope she have a wheel so we don't see the infighting of that for that. But just some of the songs that you all know her by. No More Rain, Wish I Didn't Miss You, Brother, More Than a Woman. Just give y'all a few hits that she had. And it's just the fans are definitely miss her because she's gone. And it's really sad. And the girlfriend theme song. And now I just found that out maybe a couple of days ago that she did the girlfriend theme songs. And I'm like, what? That was Angie Stone? Like, oh my gosh. I didn't even know that. I'm like, what the world? I didn't even know. Like I'm like, that's like news to me. But yeah, she did the girlfriend's theme song. So a lot of people was just talking about that, and I was like, OMG. And I'm like, yeah, Maria, I literally just found out about that a couple of days ago. I did not know that. I was shocked. I'm like, what? What in the world? So I was just really, really shocked. And then I was watching Royal Rumble. It was me, Prada. We was watching Royal Rumble. Not the Royal Rumble, I'm sorry. We was watching the Elimination Chamber match, and John Cena had turned heel. Now, if y'all don't know what heel is, he turned to be a bad guy, and he beat up Cody Rhodes. And Travis Scott was in there, and then Travis Scott got his little lick in um, with The Rock. So The Rock had turned John Cena heel. So, like, John Cena is a bad guy now. So everybody was talking about that. I was like, OMG, like what in the world is going on? Why is you beating up Cody Rhodes like that? And Cody Rhodes was all bloody, and it was like, OMG. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I love it. So I love watching wrestling. If I have the power to watch it every day, I wish I could watch it every day. But I am a huge wrestling fan. I love watching wrestling. I think wrestling is an incredible sport, and it's very entertaining. It's like it's no shade. It's a very entertaining to watch, and I love watching it. Very entertaining. So, okay, very entertaining. I was watching that. Any other songs for Angie Stone that y'all would y'all listen to? Type them in the songs that y'all listen to Angie Stone. I'm not a huge. I'm gonna get back to Angie Stone. I'm not a huge Angie Stone fan, so I'm like so I'm just not a huge Angie Stone fan. But I did listen to some of her music, and I loved her in Fighting Temptations. Yes, 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 yes. Oh Lord, I felt that. Now come on, hallelujah. OMG. OMG. So what do you think about the office meeting between Trump and Zelensky and JD Vance? Oh my gosh. When I saw that, uh, you don't know that. You don't know. You're very. Wait. When I think about that meeting, I was immediately. I was embarrassed because I'm like, what in the world is going on? Now, if y'all know anything about the Ukraine and the Russia war, y'all know it's sad all around. But we do want peace. I was not here for the bickering and the fighting because a lot of lives have been lost, and it's time for peace. And I wish that a deal was made that it could be peace. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that Zelensky and Trump can come back to the table and that they can have peace. That's what I hope for. Because that class shouldn't have been not in front of the public. I think that should have happened privately. I think so. In my humble opinion, I think that should have happened privately. The public shouldn't have seen that. JD Vance got his big one in there. He's a totally different vice president than Mike Pence. He do defend his president. Okay. And then when they asked Zelensky, why you don't wear a suit? Why don't you wear a suit? Why don't you wear a suit? He said he's in war. And let's just definitely say, but he did say that we will feel it. That that we will feel it. So I don't know what that mean that we could possibly be in another war. But I'm definitely I did watch it and I was embarrassed. I really was. I was embarrassed for the country. I was embarrassed for for both parts because this country, America, have always been a leader of freedom, a leader of peace. That's what they say, and we that's our ally. Ukraine is our ally. Ukraine is our ally, and to see this is just really something. It's really, really something. It's really sad. And when I saw it, I immediately was like, "What the world is going on? Why is there so much aggression?" And so that's the clip that I seen. I'm like, "Why?" You know, because I guess the deal was we supposed to get some of the minerals from Ukraine, and so we saw that on there. I'm like, "What the world is going on?" Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. No, I didn't see that when he pushed the president. What? Trump pushed the president. I was like, wait a minute now. I didn't see that part. What the world's going on? I did not see that part. That is something. Yeah, it's like it's really, really something. I'm like, it's a lot of stuff going on that I'm definitely being watchful for. Definitely being watchful for. We don't know how long this is gonna last. We don't know. This war been going on for a couple of years now. Definitely been going on for a couple of years. I'm like, what the world is going on? I did. I promoted Trump. Let's talk about it. I promoted Trump, and in some policies I do follow Trump on. I agree with Trump 100%. And I stand with Trump on there for the policies I agree with. Do I agree with everything that he stands for? No, I don't. I never did agree with everything, but it was some policies I did agree for. Protecting the border. I believe the illegal border crossings is down to 200 crossings, according to the White House. So I'm with some of his policies. I'm just not with all of his policies, but some of his policies I do agree with. But this when it comes to Ukraine, no, I don't, because Putin is not going to just start in the Ukraine. He will invade other countries. He will be emboldened to invade other countries. It was crazy, but the Ukraine president was a G about the whole visit. I would have taken your hands off of me. I'm not a child state in a VP place, and I'm just being real. Oh wow, wow, yeah. So this I will tell you that this him being in office have really opened my eyes of how much publicity this have gotten, and it opened my eyes that you know all Americans should need to be watchful for this, 'cause especially with the layoffs with the federal government employees. I did not advocate for Elon Musk to be in that position of power. Um, I don't. I feel like that he shouldn't have that position of power. I believe Americans should have that, and I do feel sad for those federal employees that lost their job, and even some of my veterans, that disabled veterans that lost their job because of DUI, because they don't know disabled veterans is part of DUI as well. It's not just a black thing. Um, it's really really something. I mean, it's a lot that's going on in there as well. And Natasha says she lost her job. Wow, Natasha, do you want to come on air? Let me see if I can get Natasha to come on because she lost her job. Natasha, you want to come on and click the link? Natasha had lost her job, you guys, and she worked for the federal government, and she lost her job. They said all veterans are part of DUI. DEI. Yeah, yeah. I agree. We're gonna try to see if we can get Natasha to come on stage. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that too. So when I heard that, I'm like, this is somebody that I love, someone that's close to me that lost their job, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. People need their job. And then restaurant now want to hire or lay off federal people now. I can see that. I work for a contracting company that has contracts with the government, and she lost her job. You guys, I'm like, give her job back, and it's just like it's really something that is going on, with this White House. And then I'm hearing that they are going to be doing some cuts to SNAP benefits. They're going to be doing some cuts to Medicaid benefits and these benefits that we really need, but they're going to be doing some cuts to that. So it's a lot of stuff that's going on that they talking about doing cuts. I'm definitely praying for her. It's like losing your job is like really something. It's like it's sad when you lose your job. Really really sad. Okay. You don't have to come on camera because I don't have my camera on. I'll post the link in there if you want to come on for a little bit. Give me a second. There you go. Definitely. If you want to come up. Hey, Latavia. Welcome. Welcome. It's been a while. And y'all, Latavia been working on her album, so she got an album that's gonna be coming out soon. Are y'all watching Beyond the Gates? No. How is that? I'm not watching it. I was trying to see how's it doing for the ratings. Um, I heard mixed reviews, but how is it? I heard like mixed. I had heard like mixed reviews when it comes to Beyond the Gates. Some people say they loved it. Some people say they didn't like it. So I'm gonna have to see for myself. I want to see the first episode and see if I'm gonna like it. But that is a black soap opera. And there's not too many soap operas out here, so that's. Also, wait, we got one person that like it. That's my show. It says Fire coming on at 2. Oh, okay. So I'm hearing that it's good. Okay, I'm gonna have to start watching it. Okay, so it's a good show. They should at least post the first episode on YouTube so people can watch it. They say it's good in soap opera world. LOL, I enjoyed it. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it since it's so good. It's free on the CBS app. Okay, it's on Paramount Plus. I don't. Anybody got their Paramount Plus account they want me to use so I can review Beyond the Gates? DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram your Paramount Plus account information so I can review Beyond the Gates because I want to see how it is. How many episodes have already aired? Yeah, let me know how many episodes have aired already. Definitely let me know. So it come on every day. Oh, 5 episodes up already. Oh, somebody got to let me see their Paramount Plus account so I can watch it. I didn't know 5 episodes had aired already. 5 episodes. Wow. Not 5 episodes. 5 episodes. Let me drop it again. I'll drop it one more time. Oh, okay. There we go. Touch you there?
Yes, hello, Wiley. Thanks for having me on the show. I can't talk long, but this, but the main reason I didn't like Trump was for military reasons because I saw what he did in Syria. I was in Afghanistan while he was president. And the reason they're doing this to the Ukraine is because Tesla wants the minerals.
Mm. So that's not gonna go on Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
Yeah. And Elon Musk is a horrible person. He can't even take care of his 13 children. And we did not elect him. And now he's got everybody's information, all our social security numbers. Also, I was on Instagram on the 28th, and an Amazon ad popped up, and I said I'm not shopping because February 28th is we're doing the blackout, and Instagram blocked my comments for the next 4 days.
Wow. Because you did the blackout.
Yes, uh-huh. And that's just freedom of speech. And they blocked me on that. So I'm shopping other places besides Amazon. But
Wow. So you heard the news that they fired you or laid you off. How did you take it? Like what was going through your mind?
I knew it was going to happen because Donald Trump had already said that he was planning on doing that. And since we have I work for a government contracting firm, we knew the government was going to have to cut contracts. So I started planning for it after the election and he won. So I put some money away and I'm going back to school and finish getting my degree. So fortunately, because I'm a veteran, I still have some of my GI Bill money left.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
And and then too, I still have my cosmetology and everything else that I can do on the side, but I feel really bad for my people that have kids or they don't have it like that or they got a lot more bills than I have because it's definitely, it's going to be a lifestyle change for me, but I'll be okay, but uh, some people got little kids and our parents they're taking care of, spouses. And fortunately, so far, I have my government health care with the VA. But, some of my fellow people, they're losing their health care.
Really?
Yeah, because if they don't have a job, they don't have their medical insurance.
Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy because I know a lot of people are talking about it. Even people are getting laid off at the IRS.
Yeah.
Everywhere everybody is getting it. It's like it's crazy.
And that's going to be not only is it going to be more competition for everybody for jobs, but now there's going to be more homeless people. So there's going to be more competition for everything now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because now you're going to have to compete trying to get a job, trying to get a place with somebody that was a former government employee. And most of them have higher education and so it's going to be a lot that is a very negative trickle down for everybody.
Yeah. So so with that until you can all they can call you back if y'all ever get a contract to call you back or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wow. Do you think it's gonna be temporary when your job tells you that they're gonna lay you off? Is it a temporary thing or is it forever?
um they said it's going to be temporary, but they don't know because nobody knows what's going on with the government right now.
Because I know they had.
It might, yeah. So we don't know what's going to happen.
Mm.
And it's like, okay, I could have another, but it would be out of state. So fortunately, I have, my stuff going on, but I couldn't leave the state because my parents are out here and they're older and I'm an only child. So somebody has to look after them. That's one of the reasons I even retired from the military because I don't want them out by themselves with nobody to be able to look in on them.
Mm. That's sad. That is so sad. Oh wow. I know I have promoted Trump.
Yes,
And
you did. And I will forever side eye you for that.
and Well, I didn't. Well, I promoted Trump, and
You
Trump got him.
promoted Trump. You talked horrifically about Kamala. So no, I ain't forgot. I ain't forgotten that.
And people were sharing a clip of Kamala Harris saying that she predicted that Trump would do this to Ukraine, and it was a clip that went viral that Trump will buddy up to Putin, and Putin will be at the capital of Ukraine, like taking over. So
And
she,
how soon do you think? That's the other thing. If we, China's going to come and decide to take Taiwan, and then if everybody's fighting because Europe, the rest of Europe's not going to go for this. So then we're going to have everybody fighting. And that's going to be the economy. That's goods and services. Everything's going to be bad for everybody. And we're
yes,
not even going to talk about the lawlessness and how there's people trying to get Derek Chauvin out of prison, the man who killed Floyd, they're trying to get it, and all the things that the racists are trying to do, and the January 6th people running for office. Because if you don't think that they're going to take extra black men in these privatized prisons and have y'all out here sharing the crops and picking the oranges, you all will have a rude awakening. The one thing
mm,
I can say is being an older black woman, it's always been bad for us, but it's going to be really bad for the rest of y'all.
mm. So you think we're gonna be out there picking apples and oranges?
I probably won't be because I'm too old, but the rest of y'all might be.
Wow. Do you think Trump is doing a good job so far since he's been in office?
Wiley, come on. Did you really ask me that question?
I was asking, I was like, so you think he's doing a terrible job?
Uh as uh as an employee for Satan that he is, yes, he's doing a good job.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I want to know, did the blackout, was it a success? Do you know?
It's There's going to be more of them, and how we really won the civil rights movement was black people pulled their money out of the system and quit putting money into the bus system and the transportation system.
Yes, I really, because somebody was showing me a clip of Walmart. It was nobody in Walmart. Like they were showing a clip of some Walmart
Yeah,
in Georgia. So obviously,
and the stores are getting hit because I have shares in Target. So they sent me a letter about, they're trying to backtrack on their DEI program because everybody started pulling their money out. So I know, as a shareholder, I got a letter from them. So that means that they are hurting because the shareholders got mad.
wow. So now they trying to bring back DUI.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wow. Look, congratulations having shares in Target to be a shareholder like that. That's amazing.
Well, I don't have that many shares in Target, but enough to get a letter. I'm really mad about, I got a lot of shares of Tesla that's in my retirement account. And, like all of the stuff that Elon Musk is going through. I mean, technically, maybe for me as a shareholder, it could be better. But either way, it's like I don't even want anything to do with him. But that's my retirement account money. So
Yeah, because he wants those minerals, and you and a lot of other people said that Elon Musk is bad for the country.
yeah, I mean, I wish ICE would come pick him up because I certainly will.
Do you think he's doing good on the immigration front though? Because there's only 200 illegal crossings down from thousands when Biden was in office. I think that's a win for his
I
administration.
think as far as illegal immigration goes, we should have held those companies that hire them accountable. Because if all these companies weren't hiring them instead of paying Americans decent wages, all of these people wouldn't have come over in the first place. It's what, it's like, okay, send everybody back, but you also need to find all these companies, make these companies that hired them pay all this, to house them, and all this money that we paid for illegal immigration. Make these, because the companies are the ones that benefited, all these farms and everything, hiring these people, make them pay to send all these people home and for their housing.
I agree. I agree. I'm glad you came on and explained. I am praying for you because losing a job is rough, especially in this economy.
I worked for a agency that had contracts with the government, and I don't know if I can say it, and I don't really want to say it
Right. Well, I
because we
understand.
have. But yeah, I worked for a government contracting company that had, because Britannica was asking, and I work for a government contracting firm that has contracts with the government. They have contracts with the military, contracts with TSA.
Thank you for coming on to explain it. You did not vote for Trump. You voted for Vice President Harris.
Yes, and I'm a registered Republican, and the only reason I've stayed is just because, because I had left the Democratic Party to show them that, that they couldn't keep doing us Black people like that. But anyway, now I'm going to just go be independent, because it seems like none of them care about our votes that much, or us. So
Wow.
we got to protect ourselves. And,
Yes,
everybody make sure you have your generators. And I know, make sure everybody, you got your pals and what you need to keep in them. Make sure you all stay protected and protect your family and keep your head on a swivel.
yes. Thank you so very much. And it's a lot going on in this world. Like Trump only been in office for over a month now, a little over a month,
Yeah.
and already this country is different.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on, Wiley. And I'm glad to see you still doing your show and getting the word out there and informing the people, because we really, now more than ever, are going to need our independent journalists like you.
Yes, definitely. Oh, most definitely. And when I saw that happen about Ukraine, I was embarrassed because I rarely seen a president go off on a foreign leader.
And a president who got out of being the draft because of his feet was hurting.
Really?
Yeah, he got bone spurts because he got ugly feet. So that's how he got out the draft.
OMG. But Trump, his approval ratings is still high.
Because there's so many white supremacists out here.
Wow. Wow. That's what you believe.
Yes. And you don't have to be white to be a white supremacist. You can be any race and be a white supremacist and be for those people. Now, they're not going to be for you if you're any race, but you can be for them.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you so very much for coming on.
You're welcome. Everybody have a great day, and everybody stay safe. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Uh, Closing up right there. Wow. So, if y'all didn't know, what day did I go on Armon Twitch? I went on his Twitch twice, and he donated to the channel to me personally, and I want to thank him, and some of his supporters donated as well. That was incredible. I was on his Twitch, and we were talking about Milagro. We were talking about this whole situation with Milagro and Megan, and we were talking about other subjects as well. So I was over there on his Twitch live, and it was amazing. So I had a good time over there with his people. It was fun. Um, it was enjoyable to be on the air with Armand, and it was fun. It was fun. I enjoy myself, and I'll say, wow, I'm really really loving it over here. It was just really good to go over there and have fun. So I do want to thank his supporters for their support, and everything. It's just been good. And they was like, oh wow, you keeping up with the mess with Malaga Grams? I'm like, yeah, because everybody kept talking about it, that she everybody kept talking about the mess that she was in with Megan Thee Stallion, and that Megan Thee Stallion is suing her. So she possibly could lose her platform. We don't know until the courts come in, but it could be a strong point that she can definitely lose her platform. So it's good. Someone said, "I'm glad y'all are good." Yes, I'm so glad too to be back in his good graces, and we back in each other's good graces. It was really good. I would say so myself. Really, really good. Um, to be honest, the last time I voted, it was Independent Party with Ralph. I can't tell you what year that was. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode. I just came on here for a little light morning show. Thanks to Natasha for coming on, explaining her situation, and thank you all for coming on. If you want to contribute to our show, $Wiley Show 1990. Wiley Show 1990 is $Wiley Show 1990. Contribute to the show, and I thank you all for y'all's amazing support. And I will see you all later. Thank you all, and good day. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first.